Now, if we're talking about the snake with the most toxic venom, that's going to be the inland taipan, found in central Australia. It's only going to take 1 milligram of that snake's venom to kill an adult human. And on average, they inject enough venom to kill 300 to 400 individuals.
Good Lord.
Or that's also enough to kill 100,000 native rats where they are found. And the reason they have such toxic venom is because the more time that that animal has to resist, the more dangerous it is. So if it can drop the rat almost instantly, it's going to eliminate most of the danger. Actually, those snakes, they're very timid animals, pretty shy overall, and they're found in really remote parts of Australia, and there's only ever been 1 reported death from that snake. They make an anti-venom for us, so if you get bit and you get the anti-venom, you will probably survive. If you want to see what an inland taipan looks like, there is one on display upstairs in the dome. Now, if we're talking about the snake that kills the most people, that does by definition have to be one of the most common snakes in the world, in one of the most densely populated parts of the world, where people often go barefoot and medical attention is not necessarily always available. As you may have guessed, that would be Asia, or in this case, it's more specifically India. And I'm sure some of you have probably seen this snake before. Don't worry, he's in there.
Whoa!
This right here is the Asian cobra, also known as the monocled cobra, but I don't want you to confuse it with the king cobra. Now, when I am talking about the snake that kills the most people, I'm actually talking about all Asian cobras in general, not just this one species. So a cobra, the most familiar characteristic is obviously going to be its hood. The hood of this animal is made up of elongated ribs in its neck. When it feels scared, it's just going to raise the hood to look bigger and more threatening. Doesn't use it for hunting or anything like that. It's just trying to scare off any animals that are messing with it. No matter what I say, somebody does eventually at the end of the show come up and ask me why I don't take this snake out of the box. So I'm going to try to give you the best answer possible. You see, any of the other snakes in this show, if they were to bite me, it would mess me up pretty good, but most likely I'm not going to die. You see, if this snake were to bite me, there's a good possibility that I could die. So we're going to minimize the contact with this animal to as little as possible. We really only mess with this snake when I got to put him in this box in the morning, or if I take him out at night to switch him with another cobra, or if he leaves me any fun messes to clean up, I'll have to deal with that as well. But otherwise, we pretty much leave him alone in the box. You see, the venom of this snake is about 40 times more toxic than cyanide, and the fastest death from one of these snakes was just under 10 minutes. Yes, that individual did have an allergic reaction to the venom, but still, how the heck should I know if I'm allergic to cobra venom? Also, when these snakes aren't hooded up, they're going to be able to move just as fast as any other snake out there. It's only when the hood is up that they're going to be much slower. Question on this guy. You guys still have a question? You know, when he hisses, yeah, he's just telling me to leave him alone.